Ladies and gentlemen, who do you think this famous video game developer is? Would you just know by looking at him? It took me a minute and a bit to realize this is Glen Schofield, the man behind Dead Space and of course the Callisto Protocol. He's a bit Ozempic for my liking. I'm going to get into that, but today, if you don't know the news, folks, he has retired from the world of video gaming. We are going to watch some of this video right here that was posted on his LinkedIn account. But before I do that, folks, if you end up enjoying this video today, make sure you leave a like below, smash that subscribe button, and yes, I am wearing no pants in this video because it's so boiling hot today in the UK.
In a zombie apocalypse, Grace and Leon have you covered, bro.
I'm Glen Schofield. Some of you know me as a video game maker, director, and it's something I'm so proud of, and I know I'm lucky to be able to do this.
You know what? It's really peculiar watching the beginning of this, because it looks like he's about to make a confession, and it looks like he's shooting against a green screen, probably in his office. But man, when you see the before and after of this guy, you can understand why I get concerned about when you push something a bit too far. You go a little bit too Ozempic. But yeah,
making games and directing them, running teams. It's time for me to officially retire from the day-to-day work. It's been such an amazing career, and I have so many people to thank for it that I can't possibly do it all here. But you know, to my close friends and family and
damn man,
that by me, patting me on the back, listen to my crazy ideas. Thank you so much. To the fans, man, you supported me. You let mine and my team's games into your homes. You told me when I was good, and you told me when I wasn't so good.
You know what? I'm just gonna pause it there, man, because I find it a little bit uncomfortable watching a guy who's so struck down now that he can't carry on in making another video game for us. I've got a lot of respect for Glen. I absolutely do, and it's great that he's thanking the fans. I think this video is like nearly 4 minutes long, but he does kind of break down at one point in his video, and I'm not going to share that with you today because I don't think it's really fair on you guys to put you through that. But again, you have got the comments from below, and people are really wishing him the best, which is fantastic. Insider Gaming did a great article on this, so again, we saw the emotional farewell about the amazing industry that is video gaming. To me, it kind of sounds like, yes, half of it he's sad to leave, but the other half of it is that it's just turning into a real culture war when it comes to video gaming. The culture war in video gaming has been there, I would say, since I would even say about 2016, when you get shit like Uncharted 4 throwing in questionable characters that are supposed to usurp the main character of Nathan Drake, for example. But Glen Schofield, co-founder of Sledgehammer Games, former vice president at Visceral, which is where Amy Hennig was to make her brand new Star Wars game before they got shut down, former director at Crystal Dynamics, former CEO of Striking Distance Studios, and the creator of Dead Space. That trilogy of games is incredible. So it is a revelation, and yes, they've said here as well, it's a lengthy, emotional video, and 35 years in the gaming industry, that is something else, man. But you know what? This kind of feels like a bit like a tribute from me to you guys who might not be familiar with Glen Schofield. You might not have heard of him too much in the grand scheme of things, but you've certainly played his video games. And just to give you a bit of a wiki breakdown here as well, which again, blimey, have a look at this, got to blow this all up. So again, there is a former video game artiste, so they are speaking about him in a past tense. He's still alive, of course, so just about. But again, if you just go through his list of achievements here, I mean, the man has won more than 80 industry video gaming awards. I mean, he's a real innovator when it comes to everything technological in video games. But have a look at this photo from 2009 with his partner in crime, Michael Condrey, at Sledgehammer headquarters. 2009, folks. Remember when the world was still quite a sane place? But again, look how filled out Glen Schofield is. He looks like a healthy man. I mean, again, weight, excess weight, heaviness, you know, are they healthy? Are they not? I couldn't tell you. But on Dan Allen's show, so again, I'm sat there thinking, why is this great guy in video gaming looking so Ozempic? And he does actually shed a little bit of light in his interview here. I mean, I suppose Dan Allen could do with shifting a few pounds himself. And again, Dan, I quite like this guy, but oh my God, the dude always looks half past dead in his interviews.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I don't know how much more of it I could take, because yes, my health, you know, kind of goes downhill after 3-4 years of it. You know, it's just, I won't go to the gym this time. I don't need to eat good today. You know, and it just goes on, you know.
Have you found yourself being more healthy since ending that project?
I've lost over 60 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, in about 16
Awesome.
17 months. Yeah. It's really changed my life. I just, you know, I left striking distance so that I could do that. And
Hey, do you know what I'm going to say here, folks? And a lot of you might not agree with me when I say this, but whenever somebody says, yeah, you know what? I went on this weight loss program. It changed my life. But you seem to be okay before. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're full of life, everything else. I actually take this kind of stuff personally because I'm kind of going through this weird physical de-transformation of myself at the moment, and I'm fighting against it. I don't like being lean, and I hate it, actually. I would actually have an ounce of whatever fat Mr. Schofield had and put it on me. Do you know what I mean? But again, part of this, I mean, even Zack Snyder as well, he's had a bit of weight loss going on, and it's just so strange. I mean, did the video gaming industry stress him out this much that it caused him to overeat and skip gym sessions? Man, I just gotta be skeptical when I speak about these things, because I have to be. I have every right to think that way.
Hi, I'm Glen Schofield,
Hey, Glen.
artist and video game director, and I'm here to answer your questions from Twitter. This is
You know who he reminds me of? Ben Browder from Farscape, and more recently in Landman, where he plays a tough army general. He's got that bravado, the voice almost. But this is the Glen Schofield of your folks. He looks good. He looks healthy, brimming with confidence. And then we go back to that earlier LinkedIn video where he's obviously emotional and just like he's saying his final goodbyes. It's just a very bizarre transformation, actually. I don't know why people would subject themselves to the weight loss and rapidly losing weight. Is, you know, if you had an underlying health condition, I would probably be a lot more sympathetic, but yikes, man.
So actually, by accident, we found a good way to develop and create newer engines because they saw what we wanted and they were able to make it. On
I
Godfather,
mean, the guy looks like a pro heavyweight boxer, do you know what I mean? But wow, it's just really shocking to see someone like that. I mean, you know, even some comments on various posts have made a fact about him losing weight and everything, like, but I would say like he's lost it too rapidly. But again, there's lots of outpouring of respect for this guy. I speak of him like he's passed away. Thankfully, he hasn't. But again, if you see the roster of games that he's actually worked on, helped get published, I mean, the dude is an absolute pro. I haven't actually seen his video here, but again, I would say he looks really, really good here.
what we did was try to make the people who are working on the game comfortable, get their equipment quickly so that they could just
work on the game.
And actually, if you watch how he speaks here, his rhythmic speech patterns are more faster and nicer. But but when you see him now all slimmed down, he's struggling to get words out sometimes.
Getting a bit techy. I really liked your presentation and the result, because I've been playing and I love
polo
all
top.
the
I like
ray
it.
traced lighting and the textures and the whole thing that you explained before. So please tell our viewers a little bit more on how you guys try to sort of evolve to what's next after Unreal Engine 4.
You know what? I'm going to leave it right there, folks. But I just wanted to say I wish Glen Schofield, I was only going to call him Powell there for a second, all the best in his retirement. It's such a shame to see a titan of this industry leaving thus far as he did. In fact, I actually like this picture of Glen. I'm going to leave this right here because he looks a lot more handsome here, doesn't he? And he certainly has grown out the hair a lot longer, hasn't he, since he's lost all that weight. And again, for any, my advice from me to you is, folks, if you're a bit of a big jolly green giant and you're happy with the way you look, by all means. But if you think for health reasons you've got to shed the weight, do that, but just don't overdo it. Do you know what I mean? I think there's a bit of a fine line you can go through there. But you know what? In honor of Mr. Schofield, I'm going to dig out my copy of the Dead Space trilogies, the original ones, not before they somehow made another entry, a remake of the first one, and shoved in some strange modern day isms, if you like. Oh, I could not stand that. I think the original games of Dead Space hold up really, really well, actually, and that's why they're worth replaying. And yeah, number one did scare the bejesus out of me when those freaking things come crawling around the corner. Oh my god. But it's also great fun to shoot their limbs off as well. And on that one, ladies and gentlemen, if I were you and if you were me, I will catch you catching me for the return of the next video.
Whoa, hey!
No. You stay back. You want to talk? You talk from there.
Don't say you're gonna help. The last person who said that tried to kill me.
Hey, take it easy. I'm not gonna hurt you.